everyone, and welcome back to another trip report. Today I'm here at Adelaide International Airport and I'm going to be catching Alliance Airlines. It's my first time on Alliance Airlines aboard an Embraer 190 from here in Adelaide up to Olympic Dam in the middle of nowhere in South Australia. Okay, so first up is to locate the Alliance Airlines check-in because I've never flown with them before and I haven't been on a Embraer 190 either. So I just asked one of the Qantas service desks and they said apparently the Alliance Airlines check-in is just over that way but doesn't open until around 90 minutes before departure. Okay, so now some of my family is taking care of or guarding my bags, which is very nice of them. I really appreciate that. So let's go through security and get something to eat. Through security pretty quick. There's a little bit of a queue. It's great to see all airports. I was in Melbourne earlier today. They're both really busy. Well, maybe not really busy, but I would say pre-COVID levels nearly. Anyways, I'm now just heading down towards gate 10 where I'm going to get a boost juice. Anyways, now here we have boost juice, which I think on a hot, humid day like this is a really nice drink to have. Just got my boost juice and now back at just after security and just looking for ham and cheese toasty or something like that for lunch. Now just at muffin break, getting a choc chip muffin and toasty. Looks very tasty. I'll let you know how it is later. After that, check-in should be opening in 45 minutes or maybe probably 30 now. So I'm going to back through security and then check in. Okay, now time to head back to the departures area. It's probably been nearly an hour since I last spoke to you guys. Just walking up this amazing escalator. It's working really nicely. That's sarcasm, by the way. And let's go see if we can finally check in. Okay, I've just realised, thankfully, check-in is open. These masks in a hot, humid airport are so annoying. Anyways, here's the Alliance Airlines check-in located between Qantas and Jetstar check-in. Seems to be a few people lining up. I'm surprised that there's this many people actually because the only flight I can see on the board is ours to Olympic Dam, which is actually a mine. It's a opal mine in the middle of South Australia. There's Roxby Downs is the nearest town and there's 4,000 residents approximately there. Also, the mine is home to the airport of Olympic Dam, and Olympic Dam Airport happens to be the smallest airport in Australia. Anyway, so let's go and check in. After a long wait, about 10 to 15 minutes, check-in is finally done. I've got seat 7F, which is not too bad towards the front of the plane. Also, the check-in agent was really friendly and happy to help. Tried to get me as better seat as I could. But yeah, anyways, now let's head through security. Okay, security done super quick. There weren't many people in line. And now let's head to gate 50, which is this way right at the very end of the terminal. Potentially a bus gate, or we might just be walking on the tarmac. Anyways, should be departing or boarding in about 20 minutes. Now on the long walk to gate 50. Also, it goes 25 and then 50, so it's not actually as long as it sounds. Keep in mind though, I suggest you head here just before your plane boards because there's nothing really to do or eat down this way. Also, Adelaide have a large amount of interesting planes. They have planes like this Cobham Aviation here, which is an ERJ-100, or another ERJ-100, is one of the many interesting planes that are here. An Airlines Embraer 190, I don't think that's ours though. And there's also Fokker 50s, Fokker 100s, Fokker 70s, and also the Embraer 190 is pretty much based, or the Qantas one, which is wet leased from Alliance, is pretty much based in Adelaide as they have routes to Cairns, Townsville, Hobart and Darwin, and sometimes Alice Springs. Okay, now let's have a look at our plane for today. Our plane for today is this Embraer 190 in the Alliance Airlines colour scheme. This is VH-XFM. It's a 2011 built Embraer 190, -100 I believe. It was delivered brand new to Fly Niki, or Niki Airlines in Europe, then transferred to Air Berlin, then went back to Niki, and in 2015 it went to Helvetic Airlines, which I think is either Austrian or Swiss, and just recently in September 2021 it came over to Alliance Airlines and started commercial operations 2 weeks ago. Okay, so now only probably a few minutes away from boarding, just there. And also I want to mention that it's extremely hot here in the airport. I'd say it's upwards of 25 degrees in here, potentially nearly 30. So yeah, and when you have masks on, it's really, really yucky. Anyways, should be boarding soon. Our gate, as you might have heard, has actually been changed to gate lounge number 26. Hi.
Lovely, cheers, thank you. Enjoy your flight.
Oh, it's worked. Thank you. Now it's board.
Thank you. So you're 7 on the left-hand side. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Welcome aboard the Airlines Embraer 190, which is in a 2-2 configuration with around 112 seats in economy. My seat for today is 7F on the left-hand side of the aircraft, which looks like it might have 81 centimetres of legroom or 32 inches, which is nice and above average. Also have a very nice view of the engine. Now that we're on board, let's go through the seat features of this aircraft. Unfortunately, if I'm sitting here, I actually can't really see much outside. I just look through there, but it's okay because you guys can have a nice view of the engine, and I can still see outside, just not the view. And yeah, anyways, let's go through the seat features of this aircraft. So legroom is superb, especially for a short flight like this. I would say that it's around 32-33 inches, maybe even more, or like 82 centimetres or something. And then here we have in the seat back pocket the safety card, an Alliance Airlines sick bag, and heaps of space to stow your bags. There might be a tiny bit of lip line, but I might show that later. And also there is no headrest, but the seats are relatively comfy, not crazy comfy, but not bad. And then here you have a tray table, which you can but it's pretty sizable. And also, it seems to be a relatively clean cabin, which is nice. And yeah, you can see a few signs of aging, yeah, but nothing serious. And then you have air vents up there, which are very important when flying to Olympic Dam, where it's about 40 degrees. But yeah, that's about it for the seat features of this aircraft.
An important information relating to the Embraer.
Now time for pushback.
It is a CASA and Alliance Airlines customer requirement that we have your full attention. So please pause all electronic devices and watch your crew member in front of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, government regulations prohibit smoking on all flights. Near the centre are 2 overwing exits. There are 2 exits at the rear of the cabin and 2 exits in the forward cabin. Ceiling mounted and floor level strip lighting will illuminate in the event of an emergency, with emergency exit pathways identified by floor level lighting. Remain where you are. Fasten your seatbelt. Remove the mask from the retainer and pull. We ask that you remove your face mask before fitting the oxygen mask. Thank you.
Now time to taxi to the runway for takeoff. We'll be taking off towards the west, so we should be getting a beautiful view over the beach. Now time to takeoff.
Handheld electronic devices, they continue to be used throughout the flight. Before reclining your seat, we recommend you hold or stow your device.
Just got a very nice surprise. Apparently there are food and drink service on this flight. I'd heard from other reviews that there wasn't going to be anything, and I wasn't expecting anything considering it's a short 45-minute flight, which is mostly used by miners. Anyways, more really appreciated. It's always nice to get a surprise like that. Anyways, just wanted to show you the recline situation here, which is looking really nice. About that much recline, which for a plane of this size I would say is really nice. And they also bring the seat forward a bit, which when you recline, the seat goes forward like that, and then it comes back. Really good, and it actually could be comfy to use for a flight of 2.5 hours or so. The views when departing north or coming from north from Adelaide are absolutely spectacular, always. Now flying really smooth towards the Spencer Gulf, and the cabin crew have kindly just come around and served us our refreshment service. Got this very small little biscuit here. I'm sure it looks really tasty, and I'll let you know how it is later. I would have liked something a little bit more. You might be able to ask for more if you want, but yeah, still easily better than nothing. Also got a nice cup of water and a English tea. For a flight of this length, it's not too bad at all. Now up at 8,600 metres. I couldn't tell you exactly how high up that is. I would have to estimate though about 29,000 feet or so. Should be descending in the next 5 minutes, I would say, as landing is meant to be in 20 minutes or even less. Nearly finished my tea. The cabin crew have been really friendly. So yeah, it's been an uneventful but really good flight so far. Now just flying over Lake Torrens, which is a salt lake up here. We might have just started our descent actually into Olympic Dam Airport. Smallest airport in Australia. Getting some very nice views out the window.
Please return your cabin baggage to the overhead locker or place it under the seat in front of you. Would you also assist us by ensuring that your seatbelt is firmly fastened, your armrest is down, your seat back is upright, and your tray table is locked away? If you're in a window seat, we ask that your window shade is pushed to the open position. You may consider to use your smaller
or just about starting our approach into Roxby Downs, or towards Roxby Downs, and then landing in Olympic Dam Airport, because Roxby Downs is the nearest city. And yeah, experiencing a little bit of turbulence on arrival, which was expected because I did know there were a bit of winds. Not too bad though. Also in the background you can see the mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Olympic Dam, where the local time is 4:58 PM. For your safety and the comfort of those around you, please remain seated until the aircraft is parked and the fasten seat
Now
belt
time
sign
for a
has
long
been switched
backtrack
off.
to
You
the
may then leave
terminal.
the aircraft through the forward door. In the interest of your safety, please use the handrail when descending the stairs.
Also, it's amazing always
Please
landing
take care
in
when
Central
opening the overhead
Australia
lockers in
because
case your cabin baggage
of the
has become
red
dislodged
dirt,
during
which
flight.
is everywhere.
Before leaving us today, please check your seat pocket for any personal items. If your mobile phone is within reach,
After a long backtrack, here is the airport. Also, there's a lot of cars back there. Probably more cars than there is passengers every day. Despite the tiny terminal, the airport does see a fair few passengers every year. And it actually looks like they've potentially upgraded the terminal. Or it could just be a storage area.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Thank you.
See you later. Thanks a lot.
Now out here in the scorching heat of the Olympic Dam. Also, I think filming on the tarmac, I didn't realise it's very strictly prohibited. Now here just waiting for my bags. I'm just gonna finish the recording here before my phone overheats. So I was really pleasantly surprised by Alliance Airlines. It was I was not expecting refreshment services, and yeah, so that was a nice surprise. But overall, everything else was just how I was expecting it to be. So it was really good. I'd highly recommend it. But on this route, there's no option anyway. Here's bag claim. So I'm going to pick up my bags and then head to Roxby Downs. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. A like and subscription if you enjoyed would be much appreciated. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Forgot when I was recording, so hope to see you in my next video.